Thanks for tuning in to the KRVN Sports Podcast page, your home for all of the local broadcasts produced by KRVN Sports. This page and the playback is brought to you by Hoegemeyer Hybrids, raising the bar on yield performance. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. After getting the week off, the UNK volleyball team gets back at it in St. Cloud, Minnesota, as the NCAA Regional Tournament gets underway on Thursday. This week I talked to head coach Rick Squiers, who says weekend off isn't such a bad thing.
Well, I think the break is welcomed by everyone, probably including the staff. I mean, you're coming off kind of a grueling schedule, and we had 3 straight weekends on the road and, had some grinders and played all the way to the finals of the conference tournament. So I think part of you is happy to have a couple of days off to kind of catch your breath. And then, the ability to start back up and not get settled into that break too much, because sometimes it can be hard to kind of pull yourself back into the competitive mode. So that's kind of been the emphasis of the last couple of days here of practice. We brought them in Saturday night and trying to kind of get up and running now and get ready for Washburn and hopefully go up to St. Cloud and play well.
You have so many things with this program over the years to be proud of, but to be in this tournament, in this regional, 25 straight years that's awfully impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you step back and look at it, it's improbable on one hand because it is so hard, and you see a program like Wayne State, who had an amazing team this year, who didn't get in, and that can happen to any one of us at any time, even if you're pretty good. You just maybe have a tough time getting over the hump or getting a signature win or something like that. So it's never lost on me that you need to appreciate the fact that you're still playing. And we certainly try to share that with the players. Every season is an individual thing. It's a different team. And we want to play well. We want to be in the hunt. We want to compete at the conference level. And we've been fortunate that we've done enough to be playing in the NCAA tournament. And this group's no different. I mean, they've earned their way in, and it was hard fought. They had to go on the road and get some key wins down the stretch. And so we're really proud of them, and hopefully we'll have a chance to move on in the tournament, which is also really difficult. But yeah, I mean, I think any team that makes it has had a really good year, and then at the same time, you got to kind of not be satisfied if you want to have a chance to make a little noise. So that's kind of the mode we're in right now.
You kept telling everyone all year long how tough the MIAA was, and for the league to get 4 schools into this 8-team field, that kind of speaks to that.
Yeah, I think it's as deep as it's ever been this year when you look at the fact that, we were able to get 4 teams really out of the 7 because, the GAC's going to take one of the automatics. And I think all deserving. I mean, you look at even somebody like Washburn, who is a 6th seed and has a win over Missouri Western, who has had an amazing season and has some wins over Northern Sun opponents early in the year. It is a near impossible task for the committee. I'm sure it came down to 3 or 4 teams. I mentioned Wayne State, but Northern State, South Dakota had an amazing season, and they're certainly worthy of being in any tournament at this time of the year. So to have us get 4 improves the odds. We'd love to see either ourselves or another conference school find a way to come out of this thing. But I think it definitely is a testament to the fact that top to bottom, our league was really good. And, even somebody like Arkansas Fort Smith, who has a win over Central Oklahoma, just kind of tells you how hard you had to fight every night in the league this year. So hopefully we'll go up there and play well.
All right, how about this one? Round 3 with Washburn. You had the incredible comeback against them late in the year, and then you swept them in Kearney, although that didn't really feel like a sweep that night. What's your thoughts on this third go-around with the Ichabods?
Yeah, it won't be one bit easier. I mean, all of the sets almost, but maybe I think we blew them out once here, and they kind of blew us out once down there. But of the two times we played, it's been point by point, back and forth. Somebody comes back and makes a run. They almost came back and got the fifth set against us after we had a big lead. And so I expect it to be the same thing. They're really hard to stop. They run the 6-2, so they're kind of unpredictable. Both setters are kind of gunslingers. They're not afraid to take a chance. And so you don't know what they're going to do. And so you have to be really good individual blockers. You're going to have to dig some hard hit balls. And then you have to side out and kind of keep yourself in the game for maybe that one rotation where you have a chance to get two or three. So it will be a battle, and I expect it to be really no different if both teams play well than it was the first two times we played.
And that was UNK head coach Rick Squiers. So the Lopers in action Thursday morning at 11 against Washburn. We will bring you the matchup on 93.1 The River, 106.9 in Kearney. You also can hear that on the River app and the UNK Athletic app. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.